Hello. Um, the last video did well, in my opinion. Got a good. No, I think we're almost at like 300 views, and it's been like only a couple days. So, yay. I got another one of their add-ons very shortly after that one. Played through with it a bit. This should be a shorter video, as you can see. There's no like stations or anything like the last one. Um, we're going over the morph gauntlet ones, and when I was once again when I was doing a little bit of research on it, I could not find a lot on it. Um, e Echo Soldier or something. I mentioned him in my last video. He just uploaded a video about this new update that I have not watched yet, so I don't know how he did with that. But if I missed something, maybe go watch him. He usually does a pretty good job with stuff. He's also made, I think, two other videos on this add-on, but he didn't go over some of the things that I specifically wanted to know before buying it, so I wanted to do like I did last time and explain everything a bit better. Also, I'm trying a new microphone because the microphone on the last one was quiet for some reason. So I'm hoping this one sounds better. Um, so it's a morph mod. We've all seen and like have known morph mods. I do like how this one does it with the gauntlet system because the gauntlets all look really nice, and they have like the little holograms showing like the different creatures and stuff that you can get with them. Um, when you go on the add-ons page, it talks about how it has collaborations with two other add-ons, being the Naturalist add-on, which is all these like hamsters and ducks and all these things roaming around, and the Horror Survival add-on. I have both of those. One of them being free, or the Horror Survival one being I think like 900 credits. I would suggest the Horror Survival one. It's really nice. It's really fun. Um, but the system that it works is easy. You just spawn something in, go up to it with the morph gauntlet, and it'll immediately go into the like your database. You just crouch, you click, and then you can look through your creature. In settings, you can also change, like you could turn off the hologram that's like on the wrist. There's also variants, but I do want to make this clear. The variants only work for the base mods. They do not work for the naturalist uh or the horror ones. There's also some custom cameras, like Guardian has like a third person one. Personally, I would say keep that off. It's much more of a headache trying to deal with the custom cameras than dealing with just you being able to choose it. If you're playing with friends, definitely do show name tag off because it's really funny when you're just like a pig roaming around and scare the crap out of someone. Um, there is also that might be in the book. This one. Is it in you? There's a way to switch it. There was. Yeah, see, it says added a new mechanism to unlock morph data by killing. So if you would rather kill things to get your data sheets for them, you can. So instead of just like me having to go, I think I already have this one, but instead of me having to go up and just like be near it, it's like it's a 10 block radius. You need to be next to the animal. You could kill it, and oh, that's actually really cool. You could kill it, and then you'll get the data from killing it. Personally, I prefer just the like being able to go close to the mobs because some of them are a little bit annoying, like the phantom. Um, Honestly, you might want to turn that on though for some of them because on my world that I was playing with this on, the ghast I still have not gotten, and I have an elytra and I have the ender dragon. Like for some reason, the ghast is really weird and doesn't like to work. So just think for that. Another thing is you do not want a helmet piece when you morph because if you're not playing on keep inventory, the helmet piece thing doesn't matter because obviously if you're not playing on keep inventory, when you die you lose all your stuff anyway. But if you are playing on keep inventory, when you, I'm gonna morph real quick. Let's just do pig. When you morph, it gives you the like this pig morph thing in your headpiece slot. And what happens is if you're playing on keep inventory, when you die, it counts this as your helmet and not your helmet. And it will it'll drop the helmet wherever you die. So if I just equip something, so you see that it's on my head. When you do this, it is nice and it will overlay it. But that's what it doesn't go into your inventory, it doesn't anything. This is an overlay and your helmet's like in the background. So if you die, it counts the overlay as your helmet and doesn't count that you have a helmet on, so it drops the helmet that you have on. Another thing I want to talk about is with the difference of the gauntlets, if you are doing this for the horror survival or for the naturalist, if you like the naturalist mod, then yeah, it's okay. If you like the horror mod, then yeah, it's okay. But the only while I was like testing these with the different mods, the only animals that had really good abilities were the basic, and that was it. Because these ones have abilities, but usually they're not that great. Like for the fox, he can do a double jump. I also really like that when you crouch with the fox, it actually like it does that. So all you have to do, if I hit right now, it doesn't do the ability. You have to have the gauntlet in your hand to be able to do the ability. I want that because I don't know what that does. And another cool thing, because of the factor that you have these different variants, you can go to baby, and now you're just a smaller fox. The only differences between the babies and the adults, because their abilities are the same, everything about them is the same. The only two things that are different is that they are smaller and they have less health. So, like, if, I mean, there's probably nothing hostile. Slash. So, I don't need it. Yeah, there we go. So 6. So you have 6 hearts with that one, and then with the adult one, you have full health bar. So the health is a little bit decreased. It's not awful, just a little bit. But there's nothing different with the abilities. They both do this jump. The cool thing is, though, is with the recently added cursed variants, which I do say look really nice looking. All of them look really good and were really well done. These have different abilities. Almost all the cursed ones have some form of different abilities. So instead of me jumping, you burrow and you get to attack. And I honestly, the fox is one of my favorite for this, because if you're trying to move around, you can do the other one, and if you're just trying to attack people, you can do that one. They're gonna be, yeah. So they all have different abilities. They all look really interesting with the horror variants. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, I've never actually looked at the pig, so that's actually. Let me /stay it so real mobs don't spawn. But they all have some form of ability. Like the standard pig can change its color. So if you look in the top left, you can see it. So they all have ability. Some of them aren't great. Some of them are kind of self-explanatory. Like with the fish, all the fish just give you water breathing. All the like sheep's, pigs, I think chickens as well. They change their variants. Cows count as drinking milk. Llamas, you can spit. Like it is a very simplistic system with it. Some of the abilities are cool. Some of them are really overpowered. Like for instance, if you get a warden automatically has sharpness 5, so you can just kind of punch anything and it just dies. Which again, it makes sense for the warden, but it is very powerful. So if you don't like overpowered mods, this might not be the one for you. If you do and want it to be a little bit harder, you can do the kill one, because that would then help with the problems of like the warden and the elder dragon being so powerful, because you have to kill them. For base game, really useful, I say. I honestly, I loved it in my world. My friends loved it. Um, it was really fun to play with and to like walk around, unlock the new animals, and figure out the new abilities. Um, I'm not like there's a lot here, so I'm not gonna get into all of them with any of them. I'm just gonna give you like a general gist of everything. Um, but everything has a horror variant that has a different ability. Normal abilities kind of simplistic. You could probably guess half of them already. Like fuck, skeletons shoot arrows, Endermans teleport, creepers blow up. I think zombies have like poisonous attacks. Same with like bees. And then there's the flying ones. I don't think I actually, yeah, I didn't get any of the flying ones on the base one. I think I have some on the naturalist, but some fly faster. Uh, so it's just yeah, base I really enjoy. Naturalist, while going through these, they all seemed not too useful. Actually, that's kind of cool. I was hoping that he would have some type of dig animation. So that's kind of cool. They all have their like again. They all have their things. I think this one actually doesn't fly for some reason. Ow! But you got that. I don't. Yeah. So every one of them is gonna have a passive or an actual ability. I think this one's just slow. Yeah. It's cute though. So if you want to just be a hamster for some reason, I mean, why not? Yeah, and this is what I mean with like with the base ones, everything has something. With the naturalist ones, I noticed that a lot of them were more kind of cosmetics. Like they don't do anything. It's just kind of for looks. Oh, this was not here before. I don't know what I just did. Design settings? Oh, it's the gauntlet. Oh, that's new. Okay, I did not see this when I was testing. I don't know if this. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can change the gauntlet into different designs depending on what you like, which I did not know about. Ooh, that one looks really nice. Okay, so that's interesting. Um, and then there's horror one. Oh, also just again, same process. You just summon or find something, do it, and then you can transform into it. Oh, this one actually has an ability. I'm assuming it's a poisonous strike. Actually runs decently fast. Yeah, poison. Okay. So see, some of them do have abilities, but for a lot of them, they seem to just be cosmetic or very simplistic. Same kind of thing with the monster gauntlet that I noticed. Uh, Obviously, I didn't do them all, but like, if anyone has played the horror survival, you know the entities, you kind of know their like how they work. Like this is one of the flying entities that you can find. Um, if you haven't and you want to look into the horror survival, again, Echo Soldier, he did pretty good video on it. I might do a video if someone wants me to do one on it, but that's drop a comment for something like that. Um, there's all these like different entities, and yeah, they give you extra health, but besides looking cool and like when you actually punch with them, they do the animation that they would when they're attacking you. They don't really do much. The only one that I noticed that there were two that had cool abilities, which was There it is. The serpent, which is something I really like because it's basically a dune worm. There we go. So that's just a normal punching attack. Is this jump animation that it does, and I really like it because if you are playing in a server with friends, just the smoke factor is cool. But if you stop moving, you just straight up disappear, which I think would be really fun to like mess with your friends in and stuff. Um, and then the other one that I noticed was the scarecrow. In when fighting the scarecrow, he will summon ravens that will give you slowness and will hurt you, and he does the same thing here. They are burned during the day, sadly. Um, but yeah, see, they'll. I didn't know they'd actually attack anything. That's actually makes that a little bit better. Um, Let me. No, I didn't mean to do that again. Switch to him. Time. Night. This guy. Yeah, hi. Okay. Over here. Oh wow, you are on me. Oh wait, I can just die. There you go. So again, we did that, and now we got this guy. So again, it's kind of again self-explanatory. You find them, you do them, yeah. Um, doesn't have an ability, so he is just kind of stuck as he is. But you get the extra hearts. You get to look creepy. I mean, it's interesting. But again, to be honest, if you are going to get this, don't expect the. Okay, I know I have a keybind for that. Apparently, I don't. Did they reset my things? I don't know. Um. Oh, I'm not in survival. Or creative. That's why. Um. I'm just trying to show something here. But like I was saying before, if you are planning on getting this, don't get it for these two. They're fun. It's good if you have the add-ons because again, you can then use it if you want. Naturalist is a free add-on, so don't worry about that. It's just a horror survival. So again, if you like them, get them, or don't get it if you like it. If you like it though, it's good. It's good to have just as another thing. But get it for the normal. If you like, if you like the normal mobs and you're more used to playing with the normal mobs, I would suggest it. Um, it is uh, it is a lot of fun and it is very useful. Especially when you enter the end. Because if you do kind of just, if you're already tired of the end, you can very easily switch into the Ender Dragon and find end city after end city after end city. It's really good. Another thing I wanted to show real quick before I end this is I didn't grab enough. Even if your character is bigger than 3 blocks, you still fit. No matter what character you are, you still count as a 3 block entity. So if I go to here and do trading llama, pass through. If I go to here and do like a hamster, pass through. Um, the one of the downsides about this thing is I wish that if you were smaller, you would be able to, but no, you stay as a 2 block entity no matter what you are, which is kind of nice in some situations because you're not like you won't have problems fitting through doors as like a warden or something. Um, Also, that's also good to know. You can switch out of the morphs with any of the gauntlets, which is nice. Um, so it's useful in some cases where it's like again, you won't get stuck in a door with a trying to. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. You won't get stuck in a door being a warden, but it's also then annoying because you can't go through 1 block passages as a a wolf, a mouse if you have naturalists, like a slime, things like that. Um, I think that was everything. I don't remember. Yeah, that should. I did the helmet. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure that was everything. So, again, if you're using this add-on, remember to take off your helmet or have a spare helmet in your hotbar that you don't care as much about. If you're playing, keep inventory. If you're not, then you have to deal with the the horror of going and picking up all your stuff again anyway. Um, if any of these get destroyed or you lose them, the recipes aren't that hard. It's 6 iron and a diamond, 6 iron and an emerald, 6 iron and a bone. Really simple recipes, not hard to do. Um, when you join the server, if you have the add-ons already on, they will give you the corresponding gauntlets. So I had all 3 add-ons, so I have the different books. And these books, just like the last one, are also really well done. You can just 5 iron. That's my bad. Um, if you want to look up like specific things, because I would say look up the cursed ones because the cursed ones have weird abilities where the normal ones have more simplistic abilities. But like the cursed armadillo, it's a really nice one. If you do get this, check out the armadillo. It's really cool. So they have really well done books. Everything works really well with their systems. Um, Again, if you're getting it, I would say only get it for the morph one, for the standard one, because the other ones don't work as well. Not to of an extent as the standard mobs. So I hope this helps someone. And yeah, hopefully, if you guys keep liking this stuff, I might start actually making more videos now. So we'll see how things go. Well, chaos thing. But yeah, so have a good day and good luck.